rise for the pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please.
Bunton.
Here.
Dempsey.
Here.
Campbell.
Here.
Ford.
Here.
Hill.
Here.
Crop.
Here.
Menser.
Here. Announcements, acknowledgements, communications. Anybody?
Yep.
Kathy?
We have, beginning of the month here, we have a whole bunch of meetings. So I'm just going to, oh, that one got canceled. Okay. So on April 4th, we have the Beautification Committee at 7 o'clock p.m. in City Hall's second floor conference room. The Zoning Board of Appeals meeting, which was scheduled for April 4th, has been canceled. We have the Planning Commission also on April 4th at 7 o'clock p.m. in the City Commission chambers. On April 10th, we have the Retirement Board of Trustees meeting at 10 o'clock a.m. in the second floor conference room here at City Hall. On April 18th, we have the Housing Commission at 7 o'clock p.m. in the second floor conference room. On April 25th, we have the Historic District Commission meeting at 7 o'clock p.m. in the second floor conference room. And then on April 25th, we also have the Harbor Commission meeting at 9 o'clock a.m. in the second floor conference room here at City Hall.
Anyone else? Nope. Okay. Adoption of the agenda.
Move to adopt the agenda as presented.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Campbell.
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Menser.
Yes.
Bunton.
Yes.
Public participation. Good evening. This is the time you may address this body. If you have any concerns, questions, please adhere to our 3-minute rule and give us your name and residential address. Did you notice I switched that all around? I got it out? Okay. So the mic is open. Okay, seeing none. Approval of minutes from previous meeting.
Motion to approve the work session and commission session of March 20th and the work sessions of March 27th, March 28th, and March 29th.
Second. Okay, roll call?
Dempsey.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Hill.
Yes.
Crop.
Yes.
Menser.
Yes.
Bunton.
Yes.
Campbell.
Yes.
Okay, we're going right into general business. 9A, adoption of an addendum to the Emergency Dispatch Service Agreement for upgrading communication services and equipment to the City Fire Department. Need a motion?
Motion, oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Motion to approve the adoption of the addendum to the Emergency Dispatch Services Agreement for upgrading communication services and equipment to the City of Mount Clemens Fire Department.
Second. The addendum is to the July 1st, 2005 Agreement for Emergency Dispatch Services provided by Macomb County. The county is upgrading the communication services between Macomb County and the City of Mount Clemens Fire Department, which includes expediting service calls and providing in-vehicle tools pertinent to scene response. This past fall, the city installed a fiber connection between the fire department and City Hall. The additional network hardware and software referenced in the addendum will utilize this new fiber connection. Macomb County will provide, maintain, and support the new purchases stated in the addendum. The city attorney has reviewed the addendum. City Fire Department staff will coordinate with Macomb County for training on the new software and equipment, and funds have been budgeted for these services and purchases.
Okay, are there any questions, comments? Commissioner Button?
I guess my question is, who's responsible for replacing any of the equipment that kind of goes down or needs updating, et cetera?
They're going to charge the city.
They're going to charge the city
Sure.
for it. Okay, I guess another question then would be who repairs equipment? Is that
There's a maintenance, an annual maintenance fee of $8,950 in the agreement that they will be charging, the county will be charging the city, and they will be maintaining and/or doing repairs under that fee.
Labor and maintenance and labor, is that about the 89?
No, the $8,950 is the annual maintenance fee, so
if something has to be repaired.
I would presume, knowing the county, that if there was a $10,000 item that had to be replaced, you're gonna get a bill for $10,000 in addition.
Linda, is this the best we can get?
Yeah, we've had a lot of conversations. This has been going on for about a year, at least, at least a year. And the actual estimate was started off somewhere around the 70,000 range. And we had a lot of conversation about what was being done, who was handling what portions of it. And the maintenance portion is going to handle any questions, any trainings covered, anything that would go down. If it's an actual hardware item, we would need to incorporate that in the contract, and that's where they agreed to have it paid off on a monthly basis.
Commissioner Menser?
So from what I see, this upgrades the old technology and the old hardware equipment that we have to more current standards. It adds better software, which those two things, it will increase our response time and improve the communication, not only between our trucks and men, if we have to have two out, or one man at base and one, and some in a truck, but it will improve it between the other fire departments that are all on this dispatch system.
Absolutely.
It's a win-win.
Anyone else? Okay, thanks, Linda. Take a call vote.
Ford,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Crop, yes, Menser,
Yes.
Bunton,
Yes?
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey.
Yes. 9B, approval of a resolution establishing a fee for the reservation of boat slips for the Independence Day fireworks event. Need a motion?
move to adopt the attached fee resolution.
Support?
As a way of securing revenue for future marina improvements and to offer boaters the opportunity to make advanced reservations for the Independence Day fireworks, on March 17, 2014, the City Commission passed a motion recommending that the city charge a flat $50 fee for boat slip reservations for the Independence Day fireworks, running from the Monday before the event through the Monday following the event. After 3 years at $50, the Harbor Commission reviewed this fee at its March 2017 meeting and recommended that this fee be increased to $100. The total number of reservations has included 20 in 2014, 23 in 2015, and 24 in 2016.
Okay, questions, comments? Commissioner Menser?
I am not supportive of this. As we increase the business and we increase people utilizing this, it just seems wrong to me to actually double our fees. If we broke this down maybe instead into a daily fee or a price per foot of the boat, or the water vessel, whatever you want to call it, like other marinas do, I could maybe, go with it, but doubling that fee is a non-starter for me.
Commissioner Hill? I'm sorry, are you finished?
I'm
sorry.
finished.
Commissioner Hill?
I'm going to disagree with that. For a number of years, we let people use those places for free, I think. And they're using electricity, and many of them are there for a whole week. Personally, I think $100 is reasonable. Sorry, Denise.
We all got an opinion.
Commissioner Campbell?
I mean, does the community development see that a possibility that this is going to scare people away, or do they?
I think Brian might be able to answer that.
I don't believe so. Over the last 3 years, most people are surprised that it was so cheap at $50. And again, this is just an advanced reservation. We're not requiring people to do this. It's only if they want to reserve a spot. And what we see typically is most of the slips get reserved that are in between the two bridges outside of the east side, which are unavailable because of the fireworks. And so I don't think the $100 will scare people away. But until we increase it, that's yet to be seen.
Anyone else?
It looks like the number of rentals has gone up every year, the last 3 years.
Okay, if not, call for a vote.
Hill,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Menser,
No.
Bunton,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Okay. 9C, approve purchase and payment of invoices. Need a motion.
I move to approve purchases and payment of invoices as presented.
Support.
Are there any questions or comments?
I do have
Commissioner
a
Hill.
question. On this item for the UIS SCADA Incorporated, on the bids that they put in, theirs was considerably below anybody else, and it's always nice to save money, but I guess my question is, have we done business with these people before, and do we know that this is a good bid?
Linda, could you?
Jeanette actually spoke with the vendors and reviewed the bids, so if you don't mind that she addresses that, she's got a little more detail on it.
I'm too short to talk. I did call both the two low vendors just to make sure that they were bidding on the same thing. And UIS used to be our provider for electrical and electronic services up until Motor City got the contract. And the bid was actually, the specification was written by Motor City, so they knew exactly what they were bidding on when they bid a higher cost. And UIS obviously knew what they were looking at. I asked them, I said, is there anything you're including that I'm not seeing here in this bid? You know, have you included a computer or have you not included something? And they both assured me that they had bid exactly on the specs that were in the contract. I would speculate that perhaps UIS wanted to get back with the city and give them some more business, you know.
Anyone else? Roll call, please.
Crop,
Yes.
Menser,
Yes.
Bunton,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey, yes. Ford,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Consent agenda.
Motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Roll call.
Menser,
Yes.
Bunton,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Commissioner comments. Commissioner Campbell.
Oh, Manager's
I'm
report.
sorry, manager's
Right.
report. There wasn't a lot on it.
I know.
Pass it off.
Beginning April 17th, 2017, the City Commission will meet for informal work sessions on the third Monday of each month at 6 p.m. prior to the regular City Commission meeting at 7. The work sessions will be held in the second floor conference room. The City Commission held work sessions to discuss the fiscal year 2017-2018 budget on Monday, March 27th, Tuesday, March 28th, and Wednesday, March 29th. A public hearing on the budget is proposed to be held at the City Commission meeting scheduled for Monday, May 1st.
Any questions, sir? City manager? Commissioner comments? Commissioner Campbell?
No. I just want to say that we came through 3 budget meetings this past week, and while they were a little bit rough in spots, it was actually a very good process. The department heads here did an excellent job providing information, and one of the things we talked about is the future infrastructure situations that we are going to be in and the amount of money that it's going to cost, and which I found interesting. The governor launched a plan today addressing infrastructure. So it's going to be a situation we're going to have to be looking into and paying for. That's going to cost a lot of money. So I hope the governor can help us out. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Hill?
Today, the Detroit Historical Society, a group of about 70 people, visited Mount Clemens, and they toured 2 churches here in the city, Grace Episcopal Church and the First United Methodist Church. So I think it's interesting that they find the history here so interesting. And I think that they've also learned a lot about the history of Mount Clemens itself in the 2 visits. So just wanted to bring that to people's attention. The second thing I'd like to talk about is that I was honored to be a judge in the oratorical contest sponsored by the Optimist Club. It was Friday, March 24th at Mount Clemens High School. And I have to say that I was very impressed with the students' speeches. I have been a judge before, and the speeches have always been good, but this year I thought they were exceptional, and I felt very proud of our students. And I also think it's a great event that the Optimist Club, who Commissioner Mincer is a member of, I think it's a great event that they sponsor. And it's always good to hear people talk about being optimistic. The last thing I'd like to talk about is shopping downtown. On Saturday, I had the opportunity to go around and talk to a lot of the store owners in Mount Clemens, and I was just really impressed with how hard they're all working and how much some of them are struggling. And I think we have great places downtown. Actually, every place that I went in, which was several, I ended up buying something because I saw something that I wanted. It wasn't that I was trying to be helpful or anything, I just saw things that I wanted and I bought them. And I would really recommend that people go downtown and shop around, look around in the stores. You might not think that you want anything, but you might discover something that you really like I did. And these are good people who are working hard, so let's give them support. And that's it. I hope everybody has a good evening and a great week.
Thank you. Commissioner Krapp.
I want to start by thanking Linda Kunith and her staff for diligently preparing the 17-18 fiscal year budget. This year it was obvious that Linda and her staff took a lot of time trying to make the process user-friendly for anyone reading the budget and keeping the process very transparent, and I was really happy with the end product. And also a thank you to our department heads who obviously worked together to bring a budget that addressed some of our immediate needs in the city. And my hope is that this commission can now give some insight on how we'd like to see the next 5 to 10 years in Mount Clemens. I'm encouraged by the commission beginning to hold work sessions every third Monday prior to our regularly scheduled meetings. I really think this is going to help keep the commission abreast on vital issues happening in City Hall and throughout the city. I had the pleasure of attending the Southeastern Michigan Council of Governments General Assembly on March 30th at the General Motors Heritage Center. During this meeting, we voted on a Macomb County City and Village and Township delegates to the SEMCOG Executive Committee. Our delegates are now Suzanne Pixley, who is the mayor of East Point, and Michael Lessick, who is a council member from Fraser. It was a very interesting interesting presentation was given on stabilizing and sustaining the economic and demographic outlook for southeastern Michigan through 2045, and I'm happy to report I did not fall asleep because it was a lot of numbers. And the presentation predicted a decline in overall population for Michigan if we don't continue to accept immigrants, that there's no way we'll expand. They also predicted a serious trained labor force deficit, especially in the areas of skilled trades beginning as early as 2020. So we need to bring back skilled trades in vocational education. If any of the commissioners or the mayor or anyone else would like more information about any of those reports, I've brought a copy home and would be happy to share it with you. My next coffee talk will be moved. Instead of Tuesday, April 11th, I need to move it to Wednesday, April 12th. I have to take my grandmother to the cataract specialist. My other April coffee talk will still be on Saturday, April 15th at 9:30 a.m., both taking place at John's Family Grill. I also have an announcement. My husband and I own a company called Bakes and Crop. I've mentioned it before, we're a custom cabinet maker, and we were just selected to take part in the Kips Bay Show House, which is the largest and most prestigious show house in the country. And it's a block from Park Avenue in Manhattan. And so we'll be there May 1st. I'll actually miss the first May commission meeting because we'll be at that opening. So I'm very proud of our staff, and I'm very proud of my husband, so I just wanted to brag.
That'd be $10.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Is that what you guys charge for the brags? Optimist?
Yeah, they charge for brags,
Oh,
so they
okay.
can pony up
Okay.
anytime.
Maybe we can start that and put it into the,
I like
help
it.
the fund out a little here.
I like it.
Commissioner Menser?
So the Optimist Club of Mount Clemens is accepting new members at any time. We meet the second Thursday and the fourth Thursday, alternating between the Mount Clemens Public Library and the high school. But I will warn you, though, if you become a regular member and you miss a meeting, they promote you to the board. That
Must
happened to
mean
me.
you were promoted, right?
I missed a meeting
Another
and they
brag.
came back
That's
and they
good.
said that I was a board member. Why didn't I show up for the board meeting? I'm like, I'm not a member. But apparently I was. So where have I been in our city the last month? I've been to O'Halloran's. I've been to Gumbo's. For the macaroni and cheese and the cornbread, I am like addicted to that, just addicted. Almost as much as the white coconut haystacks from Champagne's. I've been to Bath City and I have been to John's Family Grill. But I also went to the Anton Arts Center and checked out their exhibit and attended their members meeting. I went to Pyro the other day, and of course I spent $53 on glassware. They are closing. They are going to venture down a different path, and they're just going to create for the fun of it. They're going to do some different things in their life. So I wish them well. And I got some great bargains on some Christmas gifts already. I've been to the Mount Clemens Library for a couple of things. That is a great little library. They have a lot of really good things going on. They have some good programs for children. And I would encourage you, if you haven't been to the library in a while, to stop in and talk to them. I also went to the Crocker House for a meeting on the bicentennial thing, with a great group of people, Phil Gilchrist, Lois Yulnitz, the Clinton River reenactors, and a whole bunch of other people talking about what we can all do together to promote the bicentennial. And I took my little man to the rec bowl. For the first time ever, he did not have to use bumpers when we went bowling. It was really sad, but I was really proud of him because he bowled almost 100. So, I wanted to tell you there's a fundraiser for Turning Point called Luna Fest. It's a film festival that will shine the spotlight on female filmmakers on April 27th from 7 to 10 at the Emerald Theater. You can contact Turning Point for tickets, and as you know, Turning Point offers emergency shelter for female abuse victims and their children. And so I want to say thank you to the Emerald. They've been really stepping up and giving local groups. The Police Unity Tour was there. I think Commissioner Crop had an event there. They've been really doing some great things for our community, and we really appreciate that. The Macomb County Sheriff Department is now offering free Smart 911 services. This allows people to sign up online to provide important information to emergency dispatchers. Your profile will automatically come up if you call 911, and it'll alert the dispatcher that you have handicapped or disabled people in the house, the number of children in the house, if you have pets in the home, and it can automatically link to a cell phone. So if you have people in your home that may have a difficulty with mobility, or you've got small children, you may want to fill out that profile, because the minute you call, they're going to be aware of what to look for when they get to your home. So you can sign up for that at www.smart911.com. And that will work also for fire services. So take advantage of that. This is a reminder also that the county is offering free tax help to veterans and low-income residents, including seniors. Income threshold is $35K for single people, $55 $54,000 for families. And the services are being offered right at the Macomb County Family Resource Center, which is our Washington school, right next to the ice arena. They're doing that from 9 to 8, Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and 9 to 2 on Saturdays. And you can call them at 586-463-2537 for appointments. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner Bunton.
Okay. I also would like to thank Linda for the tremendous work she and her staff did, and we have a good budget, I think, and when we present it to the public, I think they will also agree. I'd just also like to mention that on April 29th, it marks our 6th drug take-back event in coordination with the Drug Enforcement Agency. It will be held at the old Wilson School located at 58 South Wilson in Mount Clemens. We encourage you to gather your unused and expired prescription drugs and bring it to us at our location so they can be properly disposed of. This will take place from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And with our opiate addiction seemingly spiraling in our area, but throughout the whole nation, it would be great to get these drugs off the streets so that they don't get used in the wrong way. Celebrating this month, I give you 3 days that you can consider celebrating. First of all is Husband Appreciation Day, April 15th. And then, of course, Easter is on April 16th, and Patriots Day is on April 17th. So right there in the middle of the month, there's a lot you can celebrate if you so desire. Commissioner Wisdom for the night. I had a problem trying to pick one that I thought would be kind of cool, so I'll give you 2. One, a sad soul can kill you faster than a germ. If that one won't sink in, we'll try this one. You can't put a price on love, but you can on all of its accessories. And that's by Madeline Clark. With that, we'll say goodnight.
Thank you.
No.
Commissioner.
No comment after that.
Okay, can't put a price on. I'm gonna follow your steps there. I think everybody has pretty much said what they wanted to say, although I do want to thank Linda and the department heads and Lisa and everyone for the hard work they put in for the budget this year. It's never easy. And I think the budget meetings were very enlightening, and I think we had some good conversation. And out of that actually came our meetings that will take place, the second meeting of every month, so that we can have some more communication, open communications going on. So I think that was a good process we went through, and I just want to thank everybody for participating in that, and everybody up here also for participating. So with that, I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Support.
Roll call.
Bunton,
Yes.
Campbell,
Yes.
Dempsey,
Yes.
Ford,
Yes.
Hill,
Yes.
Crop,
Yes.
Menser.
No, I want to stay.
Adjourned.
Overruled.